I always thought infidelity was something you see in movies. Other people's stories, not mine. We were together for nearly 30 years. We went through so much: job losses, moves, raising kids, becoming grandparents. And I never doubted him, not once. Everything changed when we hired a nanny to help with our grandkids. She was young, quiet, just 23, a little shy, very polite. I was the one who recommended her to our daughter. She seemed so trustworthy, so sweet. And my husband, he was always a great grandpa. Cookies, bedtime stories, hugs. I didn't think twice when they laughed or chatted. I even joked, "Wow, you found yourself a new little bestie." But then, things started to feel off. He started dressing up more, bought a new shirt, not for a party, just randomly. His phone was always on him, constant texting. I told myself maybe he was just aging, having a late-life crisis or something. Then one night, I walked into the room while he was on his phone. He jumped, locked the screen so fast. I asked, "Who were you talking to?" He mumbled, "Just a friend from work." I didn't believe him. And for the first time in our marriage, I checked his phone. There were messages. She called him baby, said she missed his hugs. My stomach dropped. I felt sick. It wasn't just a fling. It had been going on for months. And the worst part? She thought she might be pregnant. I stayed up all night reading their messages, crying. It felt like a cheap drama, except it was my life. The next morning, I asked him straight up. At first, he denied it. Then he went quiet. Then he said, "I don't know how it happened. She made me feel young again. She gave me something I hadn't felt in years." Something he hadn't felt in years. We had built a life together. I gave him 2 kids. I stood by him through everything, and now I was just old, and she was some shiny new toy. He didn't even apologize. He just packed a bag and said, "Maybe this is for the best." By the way, she wasn't pregnant. But that didn't even matter anymore. I was left alone, surrounded by photos of our grandkids, memories I had protected for decades, and a heart that felt like it was in pieces. But I didn't let it break me. I started to live again, slowly. I joined a gym, took English classes, met new people. And one day, I woke up and it didn't hurt anymore. I didn't care, because he lost everything. And I found myself